안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Moscow, Russia, presenting the challenger, Yakolev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
It must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. We have with us from the center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested here tonight.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards. 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles have changed hands? Nice right hand.
Landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Effective strike there by Choi. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Right hook to the body. Fighters clinching here early. We expected a lot of this, and no surprise that we're seeing a clinch situation early on in this fight.
Check. He did it right. He got right to the position he needed to in order to start this fight the way that he wanted.
misses with that punch.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Single collar tie now. Oh, strong punch there by the Korean Superboy. Lands a big elbow there. Throws the right hand there. Oh, huge block! All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the tie clip.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big punch land over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Beautiful kick.
And lands the left there. That shot blocked by the Korean Superboy. Lands with the right hand. Just misses with the jab. Oh, collar tie. Just missing on the uppercut there. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
And he landed the right hand there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Caught that. Now there's danger in that too, because when you start reaching down to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and you're in a lot of trouble. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Now connects with a right. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. We talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. 10 seconds to go.
Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Last round, he was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there, let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and they separate. Slips. All right, single collar tie now.
Oh, nice. I mean, that right hand landed square.
Again, they clinch.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head.
And he lands a nice kick. A little single collar tie there. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. That's a big strike right there. Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Shows overhand telegraph, though it gets blocked. His misses are entertaining.
Oh, big punch lands.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Oh, single collar tie here. Not there.
Nice kick.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Nice looping punch.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss. That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
And they separate. Got the single collar tie. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations. Oh, straight right. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has caused frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that's really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Right hook to the head, blocked. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Effective punch there by Choi. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee. Nice punch lands over the top.
Blocks the shot.
Nice kick.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Single collar tie now. Choi's got the tie clinch now. Misses again with a right punch.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Just misses there with the left. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Nice punch there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see as the opponent starts to slow down, cannot take advantage of those kicks.
Oh, collar tie, timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Punches blocked.
Nice right. What a tricky head kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Keep that clinch and let's work our body, please.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. All right, single collar tie now. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas. Right hand punch to the clinch.
A little single collar tie there.
He's in close, so instead of punching, he's landing these nasty, vicious elbows.
Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach. Hook to the head there by Choi. Single collar tie here.
If this guy doesn't keep his head, his night is fucking in.
Checks the leg kick.
You're behind. Take down.
Just out of range with that left hook. And they separate.
Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nice straight right legs. continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Changing gears here. The striking game isn't looking too sharp right now. Let's play the grappling game.
All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has this.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Let me see that hook now.
Got the single collar tie. Blocks the shot to the body. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it so much force.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together. Tonight, he has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night when everything went right. That doesn't happen very often.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Big kick lands.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch.
Ooh.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Single collar tie now.
Switch knee lands to the body.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Very nice leg kick there by Choi. Muay Thai bump. Right on the button. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Choi gets caught with that punch. Oh, collar tie.
Big kick lands.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most stiffed on all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best fighters in the UFC. Good punch.
90 seconds to go now. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Yet again, they will clinch here. Oh, he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut of the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finish.
Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are better than that nose.
Oh, big left hand there. And they separate.
Oh, that's not strike.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! All right, single collar tie now. Man, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with the kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully
Next
the
round,
action
guys. You ready?
continues
You
at a
ready?
high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Beautiful strike.
Little single collar tie there.
Right hand landed.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Counters with a straight right hand. That'll work. How good is that right hand?
Straight punch lands.
Got clipped with the right hand. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. He blocks the punch. Right hand counter.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
And he caught the kick.
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Well, he is completely gassed at this stage of the fight. I'm not sure if he's lost his will to continue, but it might be time to just put that controller down and take a breather.
I mean, he gonna keep pressing those buttons as long as he can. You gotta get him out of there if you're winning. He gonna keep on butt mashing. Right now, the butt mashing becomes even more dangerous because he's like a Wolverine that you cornered, and now all he can do is fight to try to win.
And there comes the separation now. Oh, nice punch there by Choi. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Punch coming, it's blocked. Whiffs on the right hand.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware. He's got a smart opponent. Opponent's going to start finding.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, a perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.